Jervis! Oh my God, I can't believe it. Jervis, that can't be you. Hold on a second, let me turn this music down. It's unbelievable. No way. Let me know if you can hear me, Jervis. First of all, I'm doing like a test run. And so I need to know how the sound is going, if you're still there. Cool. How did now the music was played through YouTube, you have those, background music you can play. How did that sound? Okay. All right. Well, now that was something that I loaded in there. Okay. Now I'm going to tell me how this sounds if it's coming across cool. All right, great, great. I was hoping that was coming through good. Now, am I coming in too hot on the mic? I'm hearing a little feedback, but I'm turning the monitors a little bit differently because of the position of the mic. How am I sounding on the mic? Fantastic. All right. Well, hey, listen. Okay, so I do have I have an open, Jervis. I have an opening theme. Although I was doing some playbacks, I was doing some tests, and for whatever reason, the music was like looping or echoing out. But I'm going to go ahead and play my opening theme anyway. So we'll just lead off. Like I said, we're doing a test run here, so it could be haphazard, you know. Let me give me a second here. Let's see. Give me a chance here. Actually, Jervis, I was on I was in the community way back before COVID. Let's see here. Where is it at? Oh, I know where it is. And I had done this opening to a show I was doing on Mixcloud, and then I was bringing it over to. I came back to the community because I had left it as the electronic composer. I came back to it and I made a trailer and I was getting ready to launch, and then I left the community and came back like 3 years later. But anyway, I had made a trailer. Let's see, let me play it here.
You're tuned in to the Electronic Composer, an educational channel lectures, reviews, and live performances from the world analog and digital music production, and the artist DJs produce studios to stage. Now, your host for the Electronic Composer, Michael Elliott.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm trying to figure out why, Jervis. I don't know. Because I don't have another window open, so it can't be. I don't have another. I don't have a second open audio. So I'm not exactly because I've streamed before a gazillion hours. But YouTube has changed a bit, and then I gotta just readjust to some of the changes. But I used to be able to play these kind of videos without the yeah. Oh, you know what? I might have forgot that because I usually have it off. Ah, Jervis, I bet you're right. I bet you're right. No, it's off. Yeah, no, I just got stereo audio, and I thought that's all I would have to have, right? No, I already know it's gonna echo because I was doing some test earlier. So even if I try again, you'll hear an echo. I'm gonna have to make some kind of adjustment. Oh, you better believe I'll figure it out, without question. So, if you notice from the title, this is the purpose hangout. So, what I'm going to start doing, Jervis, I'm going to start coming on randomly, but I need to get the algorithm working my in my direction. So I've been coming up spontaneously here or there a few times. Earlier today, Shaba, and I'm not exactly sure of his full name, he popped in. But then when I finally got to the comment section and made comments, I think he was gone. But anyway, I want to come up, and if just one person shows up, I'm good for a while. But if I come up and nobody shows up, I need to give the algorithm enough time to direct people to me, but also at the same time, I'm staying on the free platform. I'm not paying the price for the premium on here. So I think if I remember correctly, I get so many designated hours. So one of the things that I don't want to do is burn up a whole lot of hours waiting for people to show up. Long as one person shows up, I'll go ahead and I'll go through the whole video and I'll let it post. So let me get started, man, because I don't know what your time frame is. I know it's you're 5 hours ahead of me. All right, so let's do this. Listen. So I have recently unloaded, I mean, like a ton of gear. Jervis, I've sold more gear in 2026 than I had sold in, I don't know, 15 years or something. I did refresh my studio back in 20. Oh, let me see. Hold on a second. I'm sitting up here talking to you in a corner. Absolutely ridiculous. I got to get my skill set back, okay? Anyway, I kind of had a layout already set up in 2017, and I purged and got some, fresh equipment and got rid of some things. That was around the time. I think that's when the Matrix Brute came out, if I'm not correct. You can correct me on that. I got the Matrix Brute in, and a few other. Oh, I got the Drum Brute, and a few other things. But I kind of wanted to upgrade the studio with some fresh stuff, so I got that in, and since then, I've been riding off of that particular studio, but I decided it was time to make another purge because I kind of wanted to refresh, and then there was a whole lot of nice stuff coming out. But I'm not the type of guy who just likes to buy synthesizers and test them out and see what they're like and then get rid of them. I mean, quite frankly, there are folks in the community in 1 year they'll buy more synthesizers than I would ever buy in 15 years. And I'm not kidding. Don't get me wrong. I get so enticed by the new products that come out. I mean, it's bewitching. But I try my best to have discipline, And I've gotten to the point now where I just don't want to culminate gear just to say I have it, because I never really get a chance sometimes to really embrace the gear and learn it really well. I don't think I've ever learned a piece of gear that I ever had to its nth degree. So I'm at a point where I just don't want to continue to culminate that. What we got here? Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I understand those who enjoyed, getting them in almost on a regular basis, seriously on a regular basis. It's been quite an experience since I've come back to the community, because there's a lot of people that weren't here when I was here before. I think I talked about this before on SOR. I go back like, you know, 2017, 2016, I was watching Sonic State and Nick Bat way back then. And I developed just a really incredible, great relationship with Inky. I mean, she was coming over onto my streams. I was doing some random streams before I even left the community, but I was over in the vinyl community, which I'm back at again now. And she would jump over into the vinyl community. I've literally got several hours of myself and Inky and others, or myself and just Inky, having conversation back and forth about gear and everything, and it's excellent stuff. But anyway, since coming back to the community, I've found I found so many fascinating people. Hold on a second here. Yeah, right. I mean, the amount of talent. I've never seen a pool of talent like this in I don't know how long, in a few decades. This is insane. Now, granted, I'm not exactly sure how many of us might be using a little too much AI, but I've got to say some of the material that's coming out, I can tell when stuff is really organic, and I'm talking about totally human made. I can tell that stuff. And wow, I mean, it's amazing, amazing stuff coming out of people. So anyway, I decided, I wanted to start upgrading again, once again, my studio. So I did a pretty big purge, and I got rid of quite a few things. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a feedback. Hold on, let me adjust this microphone volume. Hold on. Took a little off the gain. Yeah. Oops. Don't get me wrong, Jervis. I'm using AI like I use AI when I want to do graphics. Uh, and the music that you heard that I opened with, that's actually AI created music, but not just recently. That's AI generated music that I create. Well, I guess you can say that I generated back in that was around 2016, 2017. I mean, my God, I've always liked to be ahead of technology, and so back then there was a site that sprung up because I had already knew about like generative because I've been a major Brian Eno is like my sage, my mentor, my I mean like I can listen to him talk for hours and hours and hours and stay interested. But I was always interested in like generative music and music that was like kind of outside of the norm. And so, you know, I've always been fascinated with stuff like that. I wanted to uh, go back to that kind of creating music. So I said, well, the best way is let's go back to where music, the seed of music, and to me, that's where modular comes in. Uh, This is where music starts. I mean, this is the sine wave is the beginning of everything. And you know, I felt like I wanted to like really like go all the way back again and come back out and come back around. So I decided, you know, I wanted to get deeper into modular again. I started off by doing what do you call it? Doggone it! I hate when I forget stuff like this. Is it V and V Rack? It's the it was the software modular. Yeah, I started playing around with that years back, and found that fascinating. Not that I hadn't already messed around with modular type of components and stuff before in the past, but I was kind of reacquainting myself with it, and it got my juices flowing for it, and that's one of the reasons why I started off getting the Matrix brew. But when Behringer started cloning stuff, when I saw this, yes, VCV, got you. Pardon me if I don't respond quicker, Jervis, because I'm a distance away. Um, yeah, and so when I saw the 55, I went, "Oh my God, I can't believe this," because I started out playing synthesizers in the early '80s. I am old school, and a lot of the music I cut my teeth on was guys like Giorgio Moroder and Vangelis, and I mean some of the old school guys. And I'm sure, Jervis, you're familiar with Tomita. Yes, he did several albums. He did Hulse, The Planets. He did Pictures at an Exhibition, both of those albums which I have. But he also I think on Pictures in an Exhibition, he actually has the full size 55 behind him. And you get, I mean, as big as life. You get, you can see the sequencer back behind him and stuff. It's so awesome. The the Planets was banned, dude. I got that on vinyl. Hold on. Banned. Hey, what the heck is wrong with me, Jervis? You want to jump on? Let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. Let me know if you want to jump on, because this is an open forum, man. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, yeah. I would not doubt if the host family turned down. I don't know how many people wanted to do that. There's got to be so many people. How do you keep track? No, you don't want to jump on. I mean, no biggie. Um, Here it is. Wait, what? Oh, cool. No, dude, nothing. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Hold on. Uh, that's the same release I have. Well, I bet it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put the. I'll put the link in. Let me see here. Yeah, I remember how to do. I remember how to do this here. Edit and paste.
Oh, there you are, Jervis, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, who hasn't wanted to do holes? I mean, that's crazy. Better yet, who hasn't done holes? And while I'm waiting on Jervis, let me see here. Hold on a second. Try and break here. Oh, I'm fixated. Hold on a second. Oh. There, finally. I should have my iPad out. Um, It'll be a lot easier for me to look at the comments because my computer's too far away. Let me bring you guys up here. Okay, let's see here. And I better turn this down so I don't have any echo issues. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. All right, let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Jervis unplugged. He's probably got a recycle. You might have to turn it on. Hey, was it Jackson, Jervis? I bet you it was Jackson. He probably unplugged your stuff. Where am I trying to get to? Oh boy. I'm trying to keep all my faculties together. It's not easy. All right, let's see here. Oh, I know where I need to go. There we are. Now I hope I'm not echoing. And Jervis, if you hear me, please tell me if I started echoing. I don't think I did, but I might have. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm getting paranoid. Maybe I should turn this thing. Yeah. I'll wait for I'll wait for Jervis to come back. Hopefully he'll come back. And I'll come back to this. I hope I'm not echoing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. I don't want you guys to sit here in a stasis field. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Jervis, hey, dude. I I thank you just to be even just working this hard. You don't have to do this. There, you're swell, but you don't really have to go through all of this, you know. But while I'm waiting on you, and it's great to know you're on your way. So while I'm waiting on you, let me go a little bit further on this. So those out there who are watching or will be watching in the replay. So the reason why I call this particular stream "Building the Perfect Beast" is because that's my attempt actually to build my perfect beast. And so I wanted to take the System 55 and expand upon it even more. And kind of what I wanted to do was create an instrument that would be intimate to me, like something that I can say was something that I created, and not necessarily something that nobody else could do. Uh-oh, we got somebody else here. Who do we got? Listen, you're going to have to help me with your name. It's awesome. Hi. But wow, that is okay, let me take a look at this one. Ayush Bonthial? Am I close? Ayush. Is Ayush right? Get it. I got it. All right, so what do you go by? Do you go by like Ayush? Or like there's a million awesome nicknames we can get out of this. Oh, this is hey, thanks for showing up. Now you really are helping to enhance the stream. All right, Ayush. Now, let me ask you this. From where in the world are you from? From where in the world are you from? From, yeah. This would be fascinating. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember your name from any of the awesome. Oh wait, okay. Hey, this is awesome. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, yeah, baby, Jackson.
Jackson's in the house.
Jervis.
How you doing?
I can't tell you, man. This is an honor. There is absolutely no reason for you to be here. It really isn't.
Well, I need to get some headphones on because I've got you coming out. I have to speak. I can hear a delay. So I need to figure that out.
Well, I certainly hope I'm not delaying on everybody else. That's my issue.
This is cool.
Can you still? Is there still a delay? Oh, he's got to route it.
What's up? Have we got it? we got something.
So how
Can I hear you though?
how am I sounding now?
No, I can't hear you. Give me a second.
Okay,
See, it's just two sound cards.
Yeah.
You're coming out of that one. I'm going into that one. It's complicated, right?
Dude, I've been doing this for, I don't know, a few decades. You're never totally technically, accurate. It never happens. It's never happened to me before. Oh, now I'm echoing.
No, yeah, you are. And I am.
Oh, you have to close. Do you have YouTube open? You got to close that out.
Nope.
All right.
Maybe go out and come back in again. Just because of the change of sound card.
Okay, yeah. Try that. All right. Hey, this is so cool. So Ayush, India. All right. So let me ask you something. Do you do music? Like, what's your deal? Like, what's, electronics, synthesizers, wind instruments? How would you describe yourself? Ah, man. Let me ask you, do you have a channel? Because I like to check out, some of what you're doing. Ah, he's back. Hold on a second. Give me a second, Ayush. Hey. I'm still echoing.
I'll turn that cancellation off.
Hello.
Yes. I think we got it. Can you hear me?
No, it seems to do it.
Can you hear me?
It's still there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, but you're.
But I can also hear me back well.
Yeah, and you're kind of you're not breaking up, but you're kind of fluctuating.
That's a standard mode of operation. I fluctuate on one day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your mic sounded better the other way. I'll tell you that.
It always does. Messes
That off.
No, you can. I'm sure you can sound much better. Oh, now I'm echoing again.
Oh, you're echoing too.
That's
I
odd.
wonder why that is. Let me just try something else.
Yeah. Normally, I would say it's from my end, but I seem to be fine when you're not here. Uh-oh. You muted, so I can't hear you.
I'm muted, but I'll do the thing I said I was going to.
Very well. Hey, uh-oh. Are you still here? What's this? No? I play guitar. Oops. Oh, wow. This count is weird. It said 0 and then bloop, 3. I wonder if it's accurate or not. Are you still there? Huh. Ayush is gone. Oh, you are. Okay, great.
Any better?
Yes. And
No, it's not. I've still got to play.
you sound great. I sound
Thank
great.
you.
And there's no echo. Are you still
I
getting
hear
echo?
echo.
Oh, you sound fine.
Let me just check my set. Well, I've got it coming into you a different way.
I'm telling you right now, it's perfect.
Okay. Start your system 55, and I'll get rid of my delay in my voice.
All right, so my plan. Okay, there's so much to talk about. I keep going into different tangents, but bear with me, folks. I'm working. I'm started to work on a project, and I want to do a live performance in 2027. And this particular project that I'm working on, it's not totally different from anything somebody or others have done before, but it's going to be me reimagining it in my way. And so one of the ideas that I had was that I wanted to do something that had historical significance. And so in 2027, there's the anniversary of a particular event. It'll be the 100th anniversary of it. And it's been kind of a, I guess you could say, something that I've had deep respect for all my life. And I thought, wow, other people have taken this particular material and put music to it. I think I want to give it a shot. So that planted the seed. And because it's of historical significance, I thought to myself, well, why don't I present it in a historical or musically historical manner? And I thought to myself, well, what's the best way of doing it? Let's go back and create the music pure analog. So it's kind of marrying the event with historic value, but also at the same time. And I think maybe as a part of an opening presentation for the event, I might have a brief PowerPoint or brief talk about the birth of modular, and talk a little bit about Moog and Buchla, of course, the great Wendy Carlos, and then go on into the show. I don't want to reveal what the actual subject matter is, because I've learned that you shouldn't talk about things, you should do them. Because the minute you put it out in the universe too quickly, somehow the universe always tries to bring hurdles, and I've learned to avoid those. So as I'm working the project Jervis, I will slowly roll out what I'm doing, but at least in its conception, I've got this new equipment now. Not that I'm not familiar with modular, but I do want to, as I say, make love to it. and so what I wanted to do, Jervis, I said, I want to create, but I want to create from a whole different activity. So I said, well, I got to psych myself out for this. And what's the best way to psych myself out for this? I want to turn this machine into its own organism. I said, best way to do it is to pimp it out. But I wanted to pimp it out with devices that would create spontaneity, a sense of not knowing where things are going to go, but also at the same time, just to invigorate a tapestry of never-ending collages that I could work with and slowly culminate and start building them, because I will be, at the same time as I'm playing around on here, I will be viewing the subject matter and forging the music to relate to the subject matter. But what I also wanted to do was I wanted to add components to this that would just really just get those juices flowing. So I decided, well, what would be the best thing to do? Because they give you all of the bottom portion. All right, so the Behringer rack, basically the 55 is, I'm sure you're familiar with Jervis, the first 3 panels. And then they give you an open bays right here. I said, what do I want to put into the open bay? because Jervis, I want to like Robert Fripp it.
Yeah.
You know, call it Microtronics or whatever. So I want unique. Yeah, I really wanted unique stuff, and I thought to myself, I was looking at different components. I was looking at all kinds of things. You know, I've never owned a Moog before.
Yeah.
And when these desktop came up, I went, these things are super friggin' cool. Yeah. And I started looking at each and every one. And I was looking at YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video, and folks were running away from some of these things. And I said, well, the thing that they're running away from is the thing that I want to run too.
Yeah.
And one of them is the subharmonica.
I was going to say that's when you were saying the Frippatronics. I think subharmonica is going to be the first choice, right?
Absolutely, it's
jump on that.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So
you want that sort of. Sorry, I'm being put off by hearing myself. I couldn't figure out what it was. I think it's latency.
Could be.
On my sound card, but
do the best you can. Go ahead. You were saying.
Yeah. But yeah, so you want that unpredictability. You want that kind of variety of voltage. Almost trying to think if I've got anything in my modular that does that. And I don't.
Whoa! Good old
Excuse
me. Oh, this is awesome. I couldn't ask for a better stream. This is so cool.
God, he's. I caught him eating Tom's breakfast this morning. So he's had a light supper.
Yeah.
Because he could eat. And eat. Yeah. And eat. So he's trying to get my attention.
I don't want you to get off track though. You were saying?
No. So there are a few things that you could investigate in. I can say what's the I've circadian sequences.
Yes, I know
that. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff which would be giving you that kind of random.
We both. There you go.
Same time. Yeah.
And
But there's all
generative.
Generative. Yeah. That's the word. Generative. That's what I was looking for.
I hold Brian Eno in the highest regard. He is my major. That's the guy for me, man. I cut my teeth on his whole career, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so, but here's the other thing, Jervis. I didn't want to just buy, some desktops, and have them, extensions.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel like this was a whole new piece of gear. One unit
instrument.
Married to, exactly. So I went ahead. So I got the 55, what's it, like early, like around the spring of 2024, I think. I mean, yeah, I think it was 2024. How long has it been out? A couple of years? I think it was 2024. Yeah, and
not much.
But when I really didn't take time to look at the subharmonicon until maybe about 4 months ago. And as I started to research it, I went, this thing is unbelievable. I gotta get it. And so I just picked this one up. How long ago? It's been about 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. And I dropped it in here, man. And Jervis, exactly what I was hoping to get out of it, I'm getting out of it.
Good.
And more. It's
excellent.
This thing is friggin' unbelievable. So I said to myself, I need percussion. I need a box. Now, granted, we both know we can always create it out of this. No problem.
For sure.
But why? I want to use this in other fashion. I want to use this to weave frequencies in and out. Mm-hmm. I would like it just a stationary drum machine that I don't have to work to build this out, but I can still use like you would use any standard drum machine.
Yeah.
Nothing made more than the doggone DFAM.
Yeah, of course.
So dropped it in Jervis. This mirror just it's crazy, dude. I have the last like 3 or 4 days. It's just been crazy in here.
Nice.
Just to give you an idea of I was messing around just minutes before I came on and stuff happened. And it should sound pretty good because I was doing a test, and let's hope. You let me know if I get too hot.
You miles off that.
Just a little mishy-mashy. Oh, no. He's gone. What happened? I was all in it. Oh, Jervis is gone. What the heck happened? Oh, wait a minute, let me take a look. What the heck? Oh, Jervis crashed. And I'm going to town. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen. This was incredible. If you're joining late, we just lost Jervis. Wait a minute, what is it? What? No, dude, I'm getting out of here. Are you kidding me? I don't want to burn up a whole lot of hours. You know, I'm on free. No, this was great. I really appreciate you joining me. And folks, if you're listening, if you catch this replay, I don't come on enough, so the algorithms probably aren't pushing me out. But if you if you subscribe to me, go to your settings and make sure that not only that your notification bell is tapped, but make sure you put it to all. That way you should be able to get the notifications from me. But until then, I'll do some random. I'll pop in every once in a while, and just to try and get the algorithm going again. But I really appreciate you, Jervis, for stopping in, man. I can't tell you more. And everybody, I want you to have a good night. And hey, listen, next time I'm on, try and catch me. There's going to be some crazy stuff happening up in here. I'm not just going to be tampering around with gear. We're going to talk music. I'm going to take you guys into like a deep dive into electronic. We're going to talk music concrete, which I don't hear enough talked about. We're gonna touch some very interesting avenues. But once again, thank you very much, everybody. You know, make sure you subscribe to Jervis, GetJervis, and hey, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, and as I always say, never fear. Make love to your gear. You have a good one. I'll see you next time.